Well, it's too wet to plow, it's too windy for stacking peas. It's too wet to plow, it's too windy for stacking peas. If it gets much colder than peaches down in Georgia, they might freeze. It's the second week of May, feels more like December, a colder, wetter spring. Lord, I can't remember. I gotta get some corn in the ground, or we all gonna starve. Bank around, gonna come around and try to take my farm, 'cause it's too wet to plow, it's too windy for stacking peas. If it gets much colder than peaches down in Georgia, they might freeze. I need some dry weather, for my mule is done forgot how to pull a plow. Everything that he's been taught just hangs around the barn, eating apples by the dozen. Guess I'm gonna have to go back and run and moonshine with my cousin, 'cause it's too wet to plow, it's too windy for stacking peas. If it gets much colder than peaches down in Georgia, they might freeze. Run and shine through Maryville, gotta put some miles behind us. Got to get up in them hills where the police, they can't find us. Don't wanna be in the custody of those Sheriff Crow. Got to get this shine across the plains of Tellico, 'cause it's too wet to plow, it's too windy for stacking peas. Yeah, if it gets much colder than peaches down in Georgia, they might freeze. Yeah, if it gets much colder than peaches down in Georgia, they might freeze. Yeah, if it gets much colder than peaches down in Georgia, they might freeze. It's too wet to plow, it's too windy for stacking peas. Yeah, it's too wet to plow, it's too windy for stacking peas. Yeah, it's too wet to plow, way too windy for stacking peas.
Thank you, Doug Wilhite, our special guest today
Love that
on this
song.
edition of Blount County Live.
Thank you for having me.
And thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Right?
Pleasure to be here.
I'm Lee Zimmerman. I'm your co-host, and this is Scott Shanklin.
Hi,
your
Lee.
other co-host.
Thank you for your lovely introduction. I appreciate that.
I practice, Scott.
Doug,
I
thanks for
do
joining us, man.
practice.
Hey, thank you,
Yeah.
Scott.
And
Yeah.
for sharing your music. That was pretty awesome. wasn't it?
Absolutely, thank you.
I love this room. I think the sound of here is pretty
The
pretty killer.
acoustics in here, like I was just telling Lee, I'm going to record my next album.
Let's
in
do
here.
it.
Yes,
And he's
we're in
only going to charge
negotiation.
me, a minimal fee.
I think you
Minimal.
said a trip to Ireland.
No,
With breakfast?
We've been on a trip to Ireland, and I bought his breakfast one day, and I think we're even.
That's where you
I
start.
think,
That's
yeah.
the set the bar
Yeah,
there.
it's at the bar. Yeah.
I don't know that an Irish muffin and a glass of orange juice really equals.
You're missing it.
all
It's
that-
a trip to Ireland. He's got to go to
He
take you
didn't
to
pay
Ireland.
for the trip.
No,
to
but he's
Ireland.
gonna to do the when you record your next. When is your next album coming out? Anyway,
It's I've gotten several songs written for it. I've not. I'm still working on a few. I'm experimenting with some. I don't know. I've always been kind of a country folk blues based kind of songwriter.
yeah.
I'm trying to branch out from that a little bit and write some things that are a little bit different. So it's taken me a little bit longer to do this one.
Different how?
Different and a little more, I don't know, leaning toward more rock and roll, a little more energy, a little more rawness.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say Home No More, which was my debut album, was polished by any stretch.
It sounds really good.
But something a little more raw, something a little more, when you talk about Beatles versus Rolling Stones, Beatles polished, Rolling Stones raw, that kind of thing.
Your live stuff on YouTube that I've watched is really good. I can get what you're saying is that kind of that classic raw, like, I don't know, pure, not raw. I hear what you're saying though, like authentic. That's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah, it's going to be something more along the lines of, it'll still hold to my roots, because my roots were, in the 70s, I grew up on Hank Williams and I remember my mother had Fats Domino albums, and I love that.
Yeah.
And I never could play the piano, but I still loved his stuff, and it kind of influenced my songwriting. But now, kind of moving not away from that, keeping that tradition, but getting a little more, little more Led Zeppelin in there, a little more
rock and roll,
Van Halen in there, and getting a little raw with the rootsy.
Yeah. Do you have a band that you normally play with, and what?
When I first moved over here in 2017.
From where?
From Arkansas. Grew up in Arkansas. Was born in Helena.
That's
some claim that the home of the blues.
That's
Lee always thinks I grew up in Alabama. I'm going to have to produce a birth certificate. But no, I grew up in Arkansas.
He just mixes the two states up, doesn't he? Bless his heart.
No, I grew up in Arkansas. I love playing there, and that's where a lot of my influence came from.
Nice.
Being close to Memphis, heard a lot of blues-based kind of things, and I was in a band over there for years called Deep South. And then when I moved over here, I didn't know anybody, and I just went around to like the music stores. And was like, where do I meet people? Well, I want to play music here, and somebody suggested going to Bracken's here in Maryville, and so I did, and I met Barry Swartz, drummer, and Stan Giber, bass player, and I started going and sitting in on Wednesday nights on the jam nights.
Back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day, Robert Higginbottom and Tommy John and all those guys.
I love when Tommy's plays there, man.
Went there, played there not every Wednesday night, but a good amount of time for about a year. Then they asked me to start co-hosting.
And
then Stan and Barry and I formed a band called No Chaser, and we started doing different venues around town.
Nice.
And so, yes, lately it's been mostly, solo acoustic stuff, but yeah, it's been great playing with Stan and Barry.
I bet.
It really has.
I bet. Yeah, I mean, that scene there is so much fun. The
love
music there.
Bracken's.
I love it.
Yeah.
When Doug plays, I love it when we were talking about having Tommy John's on the
absolutely. We need to have him
on the show. He is a riot when he plays.
He is. I love watching Tommy play.
And so is Doug. He's playing the Tuesday night sometimes the trio, and it's a little more mellow, but he's always there on a Friday night every once in a while.
Yeah.
I also like Tri-Hop, not just because I wearing their shirt.
Yeah,
I'm wearing their
how
shirt.
How much were you paid for that plug?
I'll tell you. I was paid to tell you to go every second Tuesday of the month to see Jay's shindig. I've not been paid. I paid for this shirt myself. Full disclosure. It's very important to make sure that is out there.
Yeah. No, that's
but I would work for shirts. I would work for shirts. I bought my Peaceful Side shirt as well. Again, would take any free shirts that they want to see on the show.
Yeah.
But I love this one, Ray. Isn't it awesome?
It is. That's a great shirt.
But Jay Clark is doing a shindig thing there where he's
every second Tuesday of the month.
And he talks about our podcast on those shows.
Okay.
Yes.
And so therefore we talk about his thing,
his shindig
on these shows.
Yeah.
So if I talk about your podcast at my shows, then
we'll buy you a beer.
You'll talk about my shows on your podcast.
Hell yes.
Yes.
Speaking of your shows.
What a segue.
What shows do you have coming up? Now, we usually get these out a couple of weeks later, so the later you can go if you've got...
Yeah, June 12th, which is a day after my birthday.
Wow,
just so
happy
everybody
birthday.
knows.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm playing at Naughty K's.
Love that spot, man.
Out on the lake.
So much fun.
Love that. It used to be Sweet Peas barbecue back in the day.
Yep.
I remember seeing several bands there.
Get there early.
And they... it's a great little spot to play, and so I'll be there June 12th. I'm going to be out the Abbey in Townsend.
Love the Abbey. Another good spot.
Got some dates out there in September, August, September. But you can, keep up with me, on all my socials. And
Absolutely.
I've got, hopefully, we'll pick up some more things as the summer goes along, and I think it will.
Nice. Doug Wilhite.
DougWilhite.com. On Facebook, it's Doug Wilhite Musical Artist.
Okay.
Then my personal page is just Doug Wilhite.
We'll put links
so you
into
can
the-
find me. And
into the show
I'd
notes.
appreciate that.
Nice.
And, but yeah, I should have some more things coming together over the next few weeks. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. When did that first album come out?
December of 23.
You guys say that
You're
2 years
asking
Yeah.
me?
I'm asking you, Lee. You're my
Came
publicist.
out in December of 23.
Again, he's working for breakfast.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
and
I'm
we
working
worked
for
on
breakfast.
that. It was very much a labor of love. I worked with Matt Munzie, who's a Grammy-nominated musician, producer. Recorded it at Prohibition Studios.
Yes,
James Gilley recorded up at his place, and we worked tirelessly on that thing for. It seemed like 2 years. It was probably more like 6 months. No, seriously, it was about a year. But Matt was a great resource in that whole thing. He was somebody I could turn to for, production value, for vocals, for musicians. He provided.
Fantastic.
Like I have this one song called "When Push Comes to Shove" that's pretty much a bluegrass song.
Yeah.
And Matt, he's in Monroeville. That's his band. They play, all
yeah.
around. They're great. And he provided me a banjo player,
Right on.
fiddle player, all these bluegrass guys to play on this song. And it was great. I just showed up and they were there and played it, and it was and he was such an instrumental part of that album. I can't thank him enough.
Right on.
And,
right on.
But did you? How many breakfasts? How many Irish breakfasts? It must have cost you a few.
I think I stopped at McDonald's and got him a
That works.
Egg McMuffin
I love the
and a large
McMuffin.
Dr. Pepper, I think.
You got
I
a
don't know,
deal, Lee.
just for
You got yourself
coffee.
a deal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We hardly talked about that song that you started.
Yeah.
us
What
o-
was the
o-
name
open
of the
us
song?
Up with.
What was the name of the song that we?
Oh,
just,
Too Wet to Plow,
That's
the
fun.
first one?
Too Wet to Plow.
That one came from, I used to co-write in Nashville for Dan Hodges Music. He was my publisher over there. So I would show up in these, rooms at 10 in the morning, which was weird to me anyway, to co-write with other people. Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm sitting around my guitar one day and I came up
Was
with
that
that
too
riff.
late or too early?
Too early.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
way too
Good,
early.
good.
He's not a morning person.
No.
Depends on how late you stay up.
But I came up with this riff. The guy was late, and so I'm just sitting around by myself, and I came up with this riff, and I showed it to him, and he's like, he didn't like it. So later, that riff was always in my head, and when Kathy, my lovely wife, sitting right over there, like I mentioned earlier, we were going to go hiking one day, and we got up, and I'm like, it's raining, what are we going to do? She said, well, it's too wet to plow. And I'm like, well, there's a song.
Right.
And
And
like
too
I
windy
said,
for stacking peas. I love
it's
that.
too windy for stacking peas. And her grandfather was the sheriff out at Monroe County back in the 1920s, and he had to bust people for moonshine steals
wow.
during Prohibition.
Yeah.
He hated it
Oh,
because
yeah.
he knew that's how people fed their families. And so I'm like, I got to work that in there somehow.
for sure.
And so I worked in Sheriff Crow and Telego Plains, and that's kind of how that whole thing came about. And I showed it to Matt, and he's like, "You got to get this on the album."
It's a great song, man.
It kind of, I'm not going to say it doesn't fit on the album, but it's kind of goes against the grain of the rest of the album.
Really? Yeah.
Because it's more bluegrass and it's yeah, like I'm glad
Fun.
you like it, and
Yeah.
it's I like playing it and singing it. I loved recording it. Matt and I had a great time just sitting down and going through all the layers of that song. And
Did she get a co-writing
no,
credit?
she did.
Kathy didn't
I
get a co-writing
I
credit?
did not split my 36 cents with her. No.
Wow. I
You
know,
did
but still,
eventually.
what can I
Somehow I
You did
believe I
eventually.
did.
Yeah.
say? Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you got another song for us as well.
Yes.
Coming
that
up at
you're
the end.
gonna play for us at the end. And
Yes.
Yeah.
What's that called?
It's called Meet Me in Knoxville. I actually wrote that again. Kathy and I we had met, and I was still living in Arkansas at the time. She was living in Knoxville, and we had talked on the phone, and she was not feeling, up to herself, and it was very frustrating that I couldn't be there, as someone you love, you want to be there to comfort them. So all I could do was write a song. That's what I do when I'm helpless or feeling, in that kind of way. I write a song. So that song was literally me speaking to her at that time.
Did she get a co-write on that song?
No, she did not.
That would have helped her.
Muses don't get co-writes. I don't think that's how muses work.
Well, yes.
Thank
if you
Scott.
co-write a title,
I'm here for you, man.
that qualifies as a co-write.
Lee,
Yes.
Okay, you're going to give a quarter up to her.
Yeah.
At least a quarter of it.
I am?
Yeah.
All right, I'll take it out of my earnings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's
Now-
go. Let's listen to that song. Let's go.
All
Go
right,
to
but
that song and what? You really want to do your lightning
I
round
do.
questions? You
I
want to do
do.
that after the song?
we can, whatever you suggest.
We could wrap up our show. Stick around
Okay.
for lightning round questions. That's your tease. You like that? Good to be a pro,
Yeah,
bro.
it's a tease.
I know what I'm doing. All right, let's get out of his way and let him play this song.
Thank you.
All right.
I can feel your heart hurting from 1,000 miles away. This distance is quite concerning. I can't kiss the tears from your face. No need to tell me what you're feeling. No need to tell me what's wrong inside. I need to try and bring you healing. I need to get on I-40 and ride. Won't you meet me in Knoxville? When the shadows grow long, you can meet me there on Toad Hill. We'll watch the mountains greet the dawn. We lie and watch the world awaken. As you drift to sleep in my arms, I've calmed your fears and stopped your shaking. I'll hold you close and keep you from harm. But soon I must leave you. But you know my heart will stay. And soon I'll be back to retrieve you from 1,000 miles away. Won't you meet me in Knoxville? When the shadows grow long, please wait for me there on Toad Hill. We'll watch the mountains greet the dawn. There's no distance too great. No, I won't hesitate. Whenever you call for me, there's no river too wide. I'd cross the great divide just to get back to Tennessee. Won't you meet me in Knoxville when the shadows grow long? Well, you can wait for me there on Toad Hill. We'll watch the mountains greet the dawn. We'll watch the mountains greet the dawn. Yes, we'll watch the mountains greet the dawn.
Don't keep that. I swear to God, if you do that. And we're back.
And we're back. And this is that was a lovely song.
That was
Thank you.
again, the name of that song was
Meet me in Knoxville.
Meet Me in Knoxville. Next song maybe Meet Me in Maryville.
Could be.
Meet Me in Alcoa.
y'all live here in Maryville?
We live up between
Blount County?
We're in Blount County. Louisville's technically where we live, but it's
nice.
It's just north of Pellissippi Parkway.
Oh.
Yeah, it's 15 minutes from here.
Sweet.
And
Yeah.
but yeah,
You're near the water?
no,
Anywhere near the
we're,
water?
We're not near the water, unfortunately. I'd like to be.
Yeah, careful
but,
what you wish for. We're not either, but you know.
Then I'd have to get a boat. Then you're talking
Then you
about
have to get a hole in the
other
water
thing.
you throw
Yeah.
money into, and yeah.
Yeah.
I know people that lived on the water, and it's great for a long time, but then they even got tired of it. And
Yeah.
They moved to Maryville.
It happens.
Yeah.
And this segment has been your wish list.
Your
Thank
wish
you.
list.
Okay.
just make it
well,
sound so good, Lee.
this is
Make it
a
doesn't
this
matter.
is a new segment,
Yeah.
and you are going to be the first to be involved in this.
Oh
Doug
boy, I
Wilhite.
can't wait, Lee.
These are quick questions. You answer very quickly. No long, extended explanation, unlike what I'm doing now.
Marianne.
Perfect.
Oh, sorry.
First question is done.
All right. All right.
Some of these questions I don't like.
All right. Well,
Like we're
let-
supposed
let
to make
me
him ask
this
his I'm sorry, go ahead.
Let me.
do it.
All right.
Are we taking turns for asking
We
questions?
can take turns, and you can omit the questions that you don't like.
Okay.
All right. Doug Wilhite, name 3 states that start with the letter A. Hint, you were born in one of them.
Alabama.
That's the one.
Arkansas.
Not the one.
Alaska.
Very good. Very good. See how this works? This is great.
That's,
This is great.
That's challenging, Lee. Good job, buddy.
Okay. Well, now it's your turn, Scott.
Okay, awesome. I'm going to change this one because it says longest distance you ever traveled to play music.
I'm guessing to Ireland.
Sweet. Was this a
Ireland?
music trip, like a blues thing that you guys
No,
that
it
y'all
was
did?
we was with Lee, and
Yes.
it was a musical tour with
Yes.
Ellis Paul,
Ellis Paul.
and he asked me to do
Nice.
some shows with him.
Dude.
And so I did some shows in Ireland, and the guys in the people in the pubs were unreal. It was I thought when we went over there I'd have to play, if I got to play, I'd have to play like these traditional Irish. No, they wanted
No.
to hear Johnny Cash.
Yeah.
They wanted to hear Merle
Yeah.
Haggard.
Yeah.
They went
They have that
crazy
traditional
for that
Irish
stuff.
music. They
Yeah.
want your
They went
bluegrass, and your
crazy
country.
for it. Yeah, I guess Ireland. I've played in Australia.
That's farther. It depends on which way you're going.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, next question, Lee.
Okay, next question.
Don't ask me a
Favorite flavor, vanilla, chocolate, or strawberry?
Well, chocolate. Of course.
I would have just said favorite flavor.
I didn't
and not
say
given
these
you
were going to be
options.
difficult.
See what you come up with.
I like strawberry, but that's okay.
I don't like that one. I don't like that one. You know, he's got religion in there.
I don't have religion
I know.
in there.
How about what's next? That's very, very detailed, too.
What's next is going down to the
Try
Try
hop
Hop.
for Jay's Shindig.
You got a
Jay
plug in
Shindig.
there.
And now a
Thank
word
you,
from our
Doug.
sponsor, Jay's Shindig.
Thank you for working with us. All
And
right,
that's
I
the
have
end of
a
the
question
commercial.
here. These are supposed to be light and whimsical, wistful questions.
I understood there would be no whimsical.
There's whimsical.
Okay, we'll do whimsical.
There's whimsical for Wilhite. Why Wilhite whimsical? Try saying that 6 times. All right. A clothing style preference: stripes, plaids, or solids?
Oh, plaids, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to go with lumberjack, like,
see
you know, Minnesota.
That
You know,
works.
Pacific Northwest, grunge movie, Kurt Cobain,
There
Eddie
you go.
Vedder.
There you
you
go.
know.
There you go.
I grew up
Yep.
in the 90s.
All
Take
right.
it off, tie it around your waist.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep, I know.
All right.
The Doc Martens, you know.
Yeah.
Wow. Again, you know, these are supposed to be quick, pithy, but that's okay.
I can't help the follow-up question and the chit-chat afterwards.
Huh?
So it's not like a lightning round questions. It's just we talk after each question.
All right, that's fine.
Kind of defeats the lightning round.
Scott,
part.
is there a question you want to ask since you hate my questions?
I don't hate your questions. I hate most of your questions.
All right.
I don't know what
so.
pithy means.
Later.
We'll look it up,
Yeah.
and we'll put it in the
Yeah.
podcast show notes.
It's just a quick call and response here for
well,
Doug. Quick call and response.
Doug, thank you for coming to our show.
Hey, thank you guys for
If
having
we make
me.
this any longer, the editor is going to be really cranky with us. I'm pretty sure.
Let's get him cranky.
Yeah.
No, I understand.
Or her.
Or whoever.
I don't know. No, but seriously, yeah, we're going to try Hop today, but then you've got some shows, like you said, coming up, and it's all on your website. And I'm looking forward to that new album. When you get it out, you're going to come back to our show.
I will. I'm working on some things and gotta finish some songs up and
Nice.
get everything, you know, packaged together. I can't not one to write, you know, in a cluster, just a lot of songs at once. It takes me sometimes
Oh, what's it?
2 years
Yeah,
to write a song.
for sure.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's
You know, I just got to say, I had some ideas for you. I had some titles, some lyrics, but seeing how you treated your wife, Kathy, with
Your previous
no notice
collaborator.
whatsoever, I'm not going to give them to you. I want the credit.
Nice.
okay.
All right. Can
I
I tell
understand.
you?
You really dodged a bullet there. I mean, you missed an opportunity, whatever it is.
Yes.
Doug, again, thank you, man. I'll see you at Try Hop after
you,
this,
Scott.
and probably Bracken's after
Lee.
that.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you so much for
Thanks
having
for
me.
putting us
Thanks for watching
up
us,
with
guys.
us here.
Hit the
I really
like
appreciate
button.
it.
I hate to say that crap, but you got to hit the like button. And man, leave a comment.
Hit it.
And share it with your friends and your family.
Yeah. We
We
need
know
the
if
likes
you watched it or not.
or the clicks. What are we looking for? Likes, clicks,
Favorites.
favorites, whatever
Man,
comes in cyberspace.
smiley faces.
Smiling face. That would be nice,
Yeah.
wouldn't it?
Poop
Smiley
emoji.
faces.
That'd
Yeah.
be smiling faces. Yeah.
Subscribe.
Subscribe.
Oh, they're saying subscribe from the.
Thank you, Jeremy.
You need to get
that was
Jeremy on
Jeremy
microphone.
off camera there.
Thanks again for watching, guys, and thanks for
Yeah,
coming.
and thanks to these guys.
yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Bye.